Jerusalem, eternal city founded by King David, the center, the heart of the Jewish people, what every Jew longs for. Here, that's King David's tomb. Thousands of people visit it every day. And right here, there's the Last Supper room. Church put it right in the center of it all. As it turns out, the church is placing itself in the center of our lives. Evangelical fundamentalist Christians are targeting Jews for conversion. They believe that in order for Jesus to make a second coming, the Jews en masse have to first be converted to the Christian religion. It's based on an obscure passage at the end of Matthew 23. Evangelical Christians are deliberately blurring the distinctions between Judaism and Christianity in order to lure Jews who would otherwise resist a straightforward Christian message. The work of Outreach Judaism is to reach these Jews in the church. It's so dark. We want to bring them home, and we are.
I'm originally from Boston. I was introduced to the Bible through discussions with Christians on the internet,
right?
Who sought my conversion.
Wow.
And I don't fault them for
so
that.
Christians wanted to convert you.
That's correct.
Right. So what did you do?
Well, I looked into their claims.
Right.
I read through the Hebrew Bible along with the rabbi's videos and Let's Get Biblical, which is simply a fantastic work. I can only credit the rabbi for saving me from possibly falling down this path. Because of the rabbi's inspiration, I ended up transferring to a yeshiva in New York City. I came from a public school. I didn't grow up knowing what Shabbos was. I had never put on tefillin before. My family's from Russia,
wow.
So I didn't grow up with religion.
Wow.
But with the rabbi's videos, with the shiurim, I found a Kadosh Baruch Hu.
Wow. So there are many people who want to know, like, what should they do? They're not sure about their faith. What advice do you give young people like yourself?
What worked for me was reading the Word of God. Reading the Torah, understanding that God cared about me, He cares about my nation. It didn't matter that my family hadn't followed His law for several generations. Reading the Torah assured me that He cares about each and every Jew, and He wants us to follow His mitzvos. And thanks to the Rav's content, that's exactly what I set out to do. And I'm proud to say that I'm a fully Shomer Mitzvahs Jew now.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much. So many people, their lives transformed forever because they're studying with us all over the world. That's what we do at Outreach Judaism. We reach into that dark place in the church and we bring our people home. How? Through knowledge, empowerment. Thank God every day so many people are learning about the truth and the beauty of the Jewish faith and are returning back home to their place. The church has moved in, but the Jewish people have a response. Every Christian challenge against our people is brought into the light. That's the work of Outreach Judaism. One of the most notorious missionaries in Israel, Chaim Elspin, he wants to convert Jews to Christianity.
Hello, my name is Chaim Elspin, worshiping God here along with Jewish people. We've been able to meet these people, bless them, pray for them, see many of them, hundreds, come to the Lord, to the Messiah, Yeshua. This is phenomenal. 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 13, it says, we are baptized by one Spirit, whether Jew or non-Jew. And that's true. I see the Spirit of God at work here, changing people's lives.
He announced about a year and a half ago that belief in Jesus was reaching the highest places in government. And he said in numerous places that Lihi Lapid, the wife of the then Prime Minister of Israel, was a believer in Yeshua, was a believer in Jesus. But then, maybe a year later, he declared that actually what he was saying was a lie, wasn't true. You know, when liars tell you they're lying, you just don't know where the truth, lies. As it turns out, Lee Lapid is suing Rabbi Tovia Singer. You heard that right. Lee Lapid is suing me. She's suing me for doing the work of Outreach Judaism. She's suing me for accurately reporting on the activities of Chaim Melspin. She's claiming that my accurate reporting on Melspin's deceptions, something that really lies at the very core of what Outreach Judaism does, must be silenced and punished. Let that sink in for a moment. She's not suing Chaim Melspin for making the statements that he made. Instead, she's suing me for reporting on it. I have no idea why Lee Lapid is doing this. I don't know what her motivation is, but I'm sure of this. If Lee Lapid wins in the courts, the missionaries are going to celebrate. Missionaries will know that they can weaponize the legal system here in order to stop everything we're doing. And the cost of fighting this is very, very high. Please give from what God has given you so our work can continue. The expense of doing this project is enormous. Look, if you're a Christian, if you believe in Jesus, we don't ask anything from you. If you're in the church, we are so happy that you're watching this. We ask nothing, but if you believe in the work of Outreach Judaism, please give. Give to Outreach Judaism this Rosh Hashanah so we can help bring the Jews out of the church back home to the truth and the beauty of the Jewish faith. Shana Tova.